I hope not. I hope not. I'm not really concerned with their game plan or what they're trying to do. I think we got to read it however it plays out. But one thing about this team is we've prided ourselves on our balance all season and having different guys that can attack depending on how the defense reads us. So I've just been trying to take advantage of the opportunities when they come my way and step up and make shots when it's in rhythm. So obviously we know who we're playing through, but at the end of the day, you just got to read the game the way that they're guarding and take what the defense gives you.
Everyone on your team always says you're so calm in these big moments. How do you stay that way?
I don't know. Probably just my personality. And now, as I get a little older, being able to play in enough of these games to realize, a calm, steady mind is the best path forward, and not getting too high or too low and not getting carried away, trusting the work, trust your teammates, and things usually work out, in the big picture.
Fred, over these last 3 games, your game has obviously increased up a notch. In terms of being a playoff riser, does your experience help you in those moments in terms of just being able to take poise and take control over the young guys?
Yeah, I think just being ready for the moment, and you work all year and you train all summer, for these moments, and I've always prided myself on trying to rise to the occasion. I've taken a different role for this team over the last 2 years and just trying to squeeze as much juice out of this group as possible. But, I'm ready and willing, when the time comes to step up and make big plays. But, again, I think we pride ourselves on being a balanced team and having a deep team, and different guys were huge. Alpie obviously was huge. As usual, Steven Adams, incredible. Alperenn played a balanced game. I thought DB got in foul trouble, so he was a little out of it. And Jalen didn't score a ton, but he played a great game as well, rebounding and defensively. So Jabari made 2 huge threes in one of those plays. Aaron came in and hit a big 3. So it's going to take everybody. It's not really just about me.
This is for both of you. Alpie, how are you feeling yourself and the other young guys grow throughout the playoff experience? And Fred, how are you seeing the young guys grow throughout the playoff experience?
I mean, I feel like I have to play like this. So, they took Jalen out of the game. They pressuring him, and they kind of let him play, let him make the plays. So I just know I have to play aggressive. So that's the mindset I goes to the game, and that's why I was trying to play hard.
Yeah, I think just not being that surprised. Obviously, Game 1 was full of jitters. Game 3 was kind of the similar, being on the road for the first time. And, once you get that initial shock out of the way, been able to settle in and play basketball the way that we've played all year, and we've been one of the better teams all year. So just trying to be able to execute and play our game at a high enough level. And if we play our game at a high enough level, we'll always have a chance to win. So trying to continue to keep guys focused and locked in and not getting, outside your body, due to the moment.
Fred, obviously you just mentioned about it because the experience you have, you always stay calm and your personality. But do you feel surprised that your team is especially very young and that they can stay calm at this type of game?
No, not at all. I've believed in these guys since I got here from day one, and just seeing them rise to the occasion every single time. I'm just disappointed when they don't do it because I know what they're capable of. So I'm more surprised when they don't stay calm, when they don't rise to the moment, because I know how much talent we have. And as a guy that's been there, we have enough to get it done. It's just a matter of can we play at a high enough level, all at the same time. So we've been able to do that over the last couple games. But we got to stay focused and do it one more time.
Alperen, what kind of leader is Fred on and off the court?
He's amazing, We've been saying that for 2 years now. He's leading us on the court, off the court, and we're letting him do that, So even he wasn't playing this year, he was still leading us. He was saying, I don't want to talk, but, he was saying, I hate talking when I'm not playing, but still, we needed that, and he came back leading us all the time, and we're letting him do that, and we see the followers in the court.
Alpie, I was wondering if you could describe to me what makes Steven Adams so effective defensively and on the boards.
I mean, they got to box him out with 2 people, And I hate playing with him in the practices, so I'm sure other teams hate him too. So he give me a lot of space when two buddies gotta box him out, and I go over there, and he does the hard job. I do the easy job out there and clean up. So it just impacting a lot for us and defensively too.
Fred, when you made the decision to sign with Houston, did you have moments like Sundays in mind where you had an opportunity to play in a Game 7 in advance to the next round?
Yeah, you always dream of the moment, the best moment possible, and rising to the occasion and building up a team. But I think first and foremost, it was hard to see that far. When I first got there, first practices, first training camp, we just had so much work to do. But it's just a testament to these young guys and how far they've come in such a short amount of time. I can bark all day, Ime can bark all day. It's not going to matter if these guys didn't put the work in, if they weren't hungry, if they weren't selfless, if they weren't confident, if they weren't talented. So, they get all the credit in the world. They make me look good. And, again, it's not time to celebrate yet. We got to stay focused and focus and get ready to play again.
Fred, there was a moment in the fourth quarter where you guys held them without a field goal for nearly 8 minutes. What was the key defensively in terms of staying in the zone and being aggressive?
Yeah, just attention to detail, trying to find the shooters. We've been experimenting with some things in the zone and having the bigs on the back line and then just kind of morphing and flying around. And half the time we don't even know what the hell we're doing out there. So I'm sure it's hard to game plan against, but just flying around, having effort, being physical. And we know the guys that we want to limit their touches and their shots, make it tough on them, come up with a rebound. So that was a huge stretch for us there. Kind of take the air out of the building, deflate them a little bit. And then they went to the fouling Steven, and he stepped up to the line and made some big free throws, so kind of gave us a little gap there.
I got to ask, what is it like dealing with the crowd out here in the Warrior Stadium?
The crowd. What's it like dealing with the crowd?
It was, like Fred said, the first game we played over here, it was hard. It shocked us, but, after that, now we know, and we just focus on the game. We don't care about the fans, what they're saying, how loud they are, So we just focus on the game, and that's the older guys we have. That's why they're helping us. They keeping us calm, and they trying to make us stay on the game. So they help us a lot, And like I said, third game was I think big impact they did, but it didn't impact us anymore.
Thank you.